Okay, so in this quick tutorial, I'm just going to help you out. If you use the stamps.com ProLabel Printer and you're having an error where you have the alternating blinking lights, they'll blink red and white and then red and blue. I'm going to show you how to fix that. This only pertains to Windows 64-bit, so I'm going to show you how to get that working really quick here. Now, the first thing you want to do is go to the stamps.com website, which I have that up here. As of the current date, as you can see here, February 10th, 2019, you want to go to www.stamps.com/download and go ahead and hit download. Right now, the current version is 16.0. So I'm going to hit download here. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, I ran into a customer of mine who had an issue where she couldn't get the printer to connect, and she was actually going to toss the printer, and I kind of went in there and showed her some things to help her out. So let's get this together for you real quick here. And if you get this message where it tells you about the download and it's not showing up, just click the button like it says to click download. It is a safe file to keep, so go ahead and press keep and we'll let that file download. Now, do make sure that your printer is connected via Ethernet to an active internet connection so that it connects to the USPS servers. And you also need to be connected through a USB to your computer. So it does need to have two connections. All right, we'll go ahead and start this so that it can install for us. All right, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to go show in folder. That way it'll bring up your downloads folder and show you where it is, just in case you haven't specified. I know in Google Chrome it automatically goes to your downloads folder. All right, so as you can see here, I've already set it up once. I'm just going through this again and I'm in my downloads folder. So let's go ahead and start the application. Go ahead and hit yes and let it install. Now, here's the other thing. If you have an issue here where it won't install just by double clicking it, and what I found was her problem, I'm not sure if it's because of 64-bit operating systems, but what you can do is go back to your download, right click, and run as administrator. That way it installs with elevated privileges, and that would probably solve your issue there, okay? So let's go back here. It's asking if I want to modify or repair. So let's just hit repair since I already have it installed. I'm going to hit next. And it is a fairly quick install. All right, so there's the application. The user interface is installed. So I'm going to go ahead and run that just to make sure that everything's running okay. Go ahead and exit out of this window. All right, so you should be able to sign in and it's going to connect to the postage stamp server. So you want to let that run. Another thing I want to show you here, is just the update on the postage rates. I'm going to hit cancel there. We don't need to put any add-ins just yet. All right, and another issue she was having is that it wouldn't install. She couldn't see the actual printer on her computer. So what you can do, and then I'm going to show you exactly what I did here. I did stamps.com stamps.com P4 printer driver. And this is what she's using here, the ProLabel Plus. So let's go here to that. And just to verify, you want to make sure that you're here at this address, the stamps.custhelp.com. And since this is the particular printer she was having problems with, this is the one that we troubleshooted for. So just scroll down and there should be a download here, the ProLabel print driver. So I'm going to go ahead and download that again for you real quick here. Just click the actual raw archive and it'll open up for you. I'm using a free version right now just to show you this. So here, let's minimize these windows. And you'll have this program here. This is where you want to make sure that everything's working properly. So what I did was I took the packages folder and drag it to the desktop. You could try running just the normal executable file and see if that'll work for you. But if it does give you a little bit of a headache, this would be your next option. Take that packages folder, drag it to your desktop, and I already have one there. So I'm gonna just hit yes anyway and go ahead and override it. All right, let's minimize that. So now we have that packages folder from the RAR archive file. Just go ahead and open that folder, and you'll have the x64 if you're on 64-bit Windows, and the 386 if you're on 32-bit Windows. In this case, she was having issues with a 64-bit operating system. So just go in here, and you'll see that there's still an executable in there. Right-click that executable and hit Run as Administrator. That way you can install the drivers with elevated privileges. So I'm going to go ahead and run that. And you'll get this little installation interface here. And it really is a quick install. There's only a few drivers in there, so it's not a big problem. So let's go ahead and close this out. All right, so now we have that closed out. Let's go ahead and run the stamps.com application real quick here. And then I'll show you exactly how we set it up. Before, for some reason, she was having a driver issue. It wasn't, the device manager couldn't even read the drive for some reason. So let's go ahead and sign in real quick. Okay, and that's just an update to let you know about the postage change. So we'll hit OK there. And what you want to do to make sure that it's working is just print a sample. So in her case, here, let's go to packages. And you do have to have a return address and a delivery address even to print the sample. So just copy and paste your return address if you already have that stuff set up. And in her printer, she was using this type of paper, the Zebra Eltron type standard 4x6 label roll. So I went ahead and click that. If you don't see the type that you're using, pull the drop down menu, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see more. You can hit select all if it's not a big deal for you, or you can scroll through the list and find the exact one. I just hit select all just to include them all. And again, you'll see it populate in the list here. So with hers, I'm assuming it's going to be the same for all of the ProLabel P4 printers, the Zebra Eltron type. Select that, and then you want to go down to print sample. Once I hit print sample, this is how you'll know that it's connected. You'll see your stamps.com ProLabel Plus printer, and then it'll tell you which USB port is on. And that should take care of your issue. Again, I've only seen this issue happen because of 64-bit. When I did it on a 32-bit, it worked without a problem. But installing the driver on a 64-bit, again, you want to go into that packages folder that we had here. So I'm going to hit print. And if you can hear that, that is the printer successfully printing out the stamp for you. So remember, go into packages, just extract it from the folder. Make sure you pick the appropriate operating system. X386 is 32-bit, X64, 64-bit. Right click and then run as administrator. That way you have elevated privileges to install the drivers. And if you're unsure about which operating system you're on, you can always go to your start menu. I'm going to just type in system, and you'll see this. It'll say system information. You can click that, and you should be able to see that right here under system type. Okay. All right. So hopefully that helps fix any issues you have using the ProLabel printer. The specific one that she's using here is the P4 printer. It's a small thermal printer, and it works with the stamps.com interface. Hopefully that helps. Thanks for checking out this Winkin' Gentleman's quick tutorial on how to get your ProLabel P4 printer to work with your stamps.com interface.